Alright, what's up, you guys? Alright, we're getting into this thing. We're gonna do some smeltery fixing. Let me just get comfortable real quick. My chair's got some weird wheel situation going on. Then I got some wires touching me in weird places. Alright, fix that. Move that forward. Alright, we're ready. Should have did that before switching over, but alright, well, we're gonna rip this whole thing down. We're gonna replace it, and I need to switch over here. There we go. I did another thing. I relocated the camera into a better position. Looks like it's still terrible quality though, from what I can tell. Other than that, alright, let's get this started. So, I don't know where that pig noise is coming from, and it is bothering me. It's all, like, what do you mean? Not in there. It's not right there. I don't understand. There's only cows over here. I don't recall ever making a pig seed anyways, so I don't know why there would be pig noises. Doesn't look like there's a pig in the farm. Nope, no pig in the farm. Oh, you're right. Maybe under the base. And what's up, Cade? I haven't been around that much either. I've been, not say taking a hiatus, but I've just been very busy with life. Dude, what? I am so confused. There is no pig down here at all. I can't cross this line. But what? Dude, that's so weird. Alright, I gotta get back up. Anyways, yeah, I've just been pretty busy with life myself. Probably only gonna get busier because I'm looking to get a second job. And then I also want to start going to college, so I'm gonna start limiting my time drastically. Is there anywhere it could be? I have no idea. I mean, I'm starting to think it might be this person. What does it say? Stop looking for a controller. There's no way it's this person, right? Why was nope, it wasn't him. Okay, so he was innocent. I'm so good. Is there like a pig seed that I'm unaware of? I don't recall making it. This is gonna bother me. This is going to bother me. Alright, I'm gonna put that back. Oop, there we go. And then we're gonna go into here, take this out, and we're going to add pig. So I can't hear it anymore because there is no pig, and I'm not entirely sure why it exists. Alright, let's see. So what's the name of this guy now? Indiana Jones. Love it. Alright, so we're going to, this should hold when I move it, right? It does. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna set that over here for now. Whoa, my sensitivity is way too high. Alright, this should be empty. Smeltery should also be empty. We've got the lava situation that we're gonna have to move. Right. I mean, if I just... No, I was gonna say if I vein mine it, but then it could also break the bottom layer, which I don't want to do. Uh... Hmm. I'm gonna just start with the outskirts. Because I want to turn this into a 5x5 and make it as big as we possibly can. Because it's gonna be the heart of everything. I don't remember if there's blocks underneath here. This is going to be... I mean, there's definitely a block right here, right? Yeah, because of the hopper. Looks like there's a block there. Okay. So there are blocks under these. That's good. How you been, Cade? How you been? It's been, what, a week, I think? Been a long week for me, that's for sure. Some of this, some water. Tired? You've been, burning it on both ends, so to speak? Oh my god, dude. Why is my sensitivity so messed up? And my phone came off the... It's been doing that lately. I don't understand why my phone keeps coming off of this. Burning it on both ends, like just up late, up early, kind of just working like crazy. Oh my god, dude, this mount is not working lately. There. Now it shouldn't move. Hopefully. I gotta fix my monitor. There we go. 4 hours of sleep? Sometimes no sleep? Jeez, dude. I feel you though. I mean, I've been there. I'm probably headed to that direction if we're being honest. But yeah, if you pass out, you know, that's fine. Not gonna hold you. Not gonna hold that against you. Sleep is necessary. So, dude. Can I not change my... Oh, there it is. That's better. I have my DPI turned all the way down, but for whatever reason, it just felt too fast. But yeah, dude, gonna be going to bed soon. Yeah, I don't blame you. Not one bit. Need sleep to function. I think the only point in my life so far where I've like felt so tired was during my military training, because they, for like what, 3 months, you're getting at most 4 hours of sleep. Some nights you'd get like 1 to 2. It was just rough. And then whenever you had a training exercise, it was like, oh, you weren't sleeping for 3 days. So definitely understand being tired. I don't know, I hope this I hope what I'm planning kind of works out. I've got, right now I'm working a part-time job, and I've been trying for the last year to switch over to being full-time, and every chance, like every time I've applied for a full-time position, they pick somebody else, not because I'm not qualified, but because of seniority reasons. And seniority apparently has a lot of weight in this company. Even though they pay well, I mean, like sure, when you start out, compared to other companies, I mean, they pay very well. And then if you stick with the company, it just scales, and it's really, really nice pay. But for where I currently am and the amount of bills I got and stuff that I gotta take care of, it's just not enough being part-time. And I've stretched myself so thin over the last year that it's like I'm starting to look into a new company that's they just switched over from being regular to union, and they let go of a bunch of people, and they're supposed to be doing a mass hire event here starting in May. So I'm hoping to get into that, get in with them for full time. And if that goes well, right, hopefully I can keep the company I'm with as a part-time, get two incomes that scale, because I know the new company that I'm going for, their pay scales just as much as the company I'm already with, and it should put me in a good position. However, I know that I'm gonna be working my ass off left and right. Like, if it goes the way I think it's gonna go, it's essentially gonna be like having two full-time jobs. The reason I said two full-time jobs, even though I'm part-time with the company that I'm with right now, is because they just put up two positions, one morning time and one evening time, for something I applied for last month. And again, they told me the only reason I didn't get it was because of seniority, but it was one position, and there was only two people that applied. It was me and the other person. So now they're putting up two of the exact same position that I already interviewed for. So there's no reason I shouldn't get it unless someone had a change of heart and decides to put in for it and has more seniority than me. And then I have to balance and figure out, well, do I want the evening time or the morning time? Because the new company, more than likely, if they hire me, I'm going to be working evenings. And I'm already working evenings with the company I'm with, and I want to be able to have both. But I'm not going to be sure of what's available for the new company until May. So it's going to be an unknown, and I'm not exactly sure which one I should pick. Because I want to have both. I don't want to just stick with one. It's gonna be a tough call, and then I'm gonna be really mad at myself if I pick the wrong one too. Like if I get the full-time position with the main company I'm with, and oh, there's no block under that. Yeah, if I get the full-time position with the company I'm with right now, and I pick the wrong one, and then I get the opportunity to work at the new company, then that leaves me with another question of like, okay, so which... I just realized you're wearing the most formal. Yeah, work attire. Yeah. I didn't change after I got home from work. I just hopped on. I have to wear a polo to work, so right. Give me this one, this one, this one. I mean, it's comfy. Like, I'm not wearing my belt anymore. I don't have it tucked in. Like, it's not that bad. I do a lot of, so we have to look formal, but then we also do a lot of physically fit things. So I dress comfortable for work. So if I'm comfortable at work, I'm comfortable at home too. I just took off the belt, obviously, because I don't want to be sitting here with a belt on. Ah. So, alright. I need to... Question is, do we want to raise this? I think I want to raise this. Mm, you can't be in the military? Is it like health reasons? Usually that's kind of the main one, is health reasons. Sometimes there's like felony stuff too, but you can get waivers for that stuff. I don't want to lose those. Just make a platform underneath this platform. Okay, well, no need to glitch out. You know, I have never, excuse me? That should not be an infinite water source. Bucket. So, it's not that they don't want, yeah, I just glitched water. I don't know how that happened. Um, it's not that they don't want transgender people, it's the way that the military looks at transgender is very different than the civilian side of things. So the military goes strictly off of your birth gender. Um, the only way you can get so there's a system called DEERS, which is that it houses all of your personal information, gender, race, age, hair color, eye color, things of that nature. So DEERS only has two options, male or female. There is no other options, and you can switch your gender. So say um, your birth gender was female and you're transitioning to be a male, right? They do allow that. However, they will not. What were the caveats? It would have had to been you have to have surgically already have had it done, and then if there's a surgery involved, and then on top of that, they don't start you with hormones if you need them. If it's something that you're already going through and you've already done, right? The military will then accommodate and provide, but they will not start the process while you're in the military. Like if it's something that you've already made a life-changing decision with and they can put it in there that you are the other gender because you've already done all the steps, then they will accommodate. But if it's um, you join and then you want to do it, they're not very accommodating. Um, that's also not to say that there isn't uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, I guess flack. I can't think of a better word. Like I don't know, like essentially sexism, racism. I don't know, but basically, like there's gonna be people like you're getting people around all of the U.S. right, and everyone's gonna have their own opinion. Some people can keep their mouth shut and be professional. Other people don't, and at least I know from the army side of things, they try their best to make things better. However, I've seen it firsthand. It's not always better. There's still plenty of racism in the military. There's still plenty of hazing, even though they say no hazing. It it just it's always gonna be there. So sexism, yeah, it's gonna be there. So it's definitely something that you'll have to deal with if that's a route you choose. Um, but I also don't. I'm not sitting here and saying like everybody should join the military either, right? It's not for everyone by no means. Um, I don't. What the hell's going on over here? It is telling me. Oh, okay. Never mind. I have a extra monitor and it stopped my stream preview and I wasn't exactly sure why. It was saying something about latency and I thought the stream ended, but no, we're still good. Um, no, the military is definitely not for everybody. Um, it wasn't really for me to be honest. I have a real big issue with authority, so I wasn't very physically fit when I joined either. They whip your ass into shape, that's for sure. I'm struggling to figure out what I'm doing here. My brain is not braining. This is what happens when I don't play video games for a week. Alright, let's put some blocks underneath here. There we go. Let's not glitch the water this time. Excuse me. Alright, there we go. I will remove this cobble because we're going to raise this up a layer. Let's see. I need a chisel. There we go. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. Alright, Cade, yeah, get you some sleep, man. Thanks for, hanging out for a little bit. I greatly appreciate it. And I hope everything goes well on your end and you get some good sleep and things start getting a little bit easier for you. Definitely focus on that sleep, man. Where'd the chisel? Oh, there it is. Wow, I'm blind tonight. But yeah, have a good night, Cade. So I wanted a 5x5 area. This most definitely is not looking like a 5x5 area. Okay. So we want center right here. So it'll be a 3x3, 5x5. So I need to break open this one, this one, this one. 3x3, 5x5. So we can fill in this area here. Fill in that area. That needs to stay open. 3, 5. Fill in this area. Go ahead and break this. You have to be broken. Try to get you perfect. Hopefully I don't fall. Okay, good, good. Alright, go ahead and break the click machine. Break this. Oh, my inventory's full. There we go. Alright, so what can we throw back into the old inventory? For right now, we'll just throw the cast in there. Okay, I need cobble. Okay. Alright, let's see. So we're going to take this torch. Honestly, we can remove most of this platform. And then, say we leave this here, break this piece. I really need a better way of getting up and down from here. Shoot. Alright, I guess we're just gonna build up from here. That's fine. Jump up, break that block, that block. Come back to this. Let's just get the platform built out first. Alright. So we're gonna go seared bricks. Okay. And we're going to... Did we want drains on this level or the next level? Well, no, ultimately we want it going into a seared tank, right? So wouldn't even be worth putting in the drains right now. Let's just do bricks. We just do the bricks. Okay, and then I want the controller to be right here. And then obviously once we put a tank, I want the tank. I think we're going to want the tank lower, right? Because we're going to route lava up into it. So if we break this block here, throw the tank here, then we can route lava underneath and we don't have to see any of that. And then better yet, you know what? We can do this, right? We can also route lava, and then we can have the cauldron here. Yeah. Okay, that works. And just seared brick it up. Now this should be active, right? It is. 4 buckets, 400 ingots. Perfect. Right. Can I do 3? Does that work? Does not. Do 2 though. Oh. Beautiful. A big old smeltery that we can then start automating. This will be nice. Seared bricks. I wonder what the max height limit is on a smeltery. That would be nice to know. Might have to do a quick Google search for that one. Jump, jump. Oh, you can. What? I didn't know that you could do that. I want this thing to be massive. So far, it is pretty massive. How many seared bricks do we have left? We only have 4 in here, so that's enough for, what, 1 more layer? We were able to get, what, 1440, I think it was? No, my water. Let's see if I can do this. I did it! Yay! Let's see. Now we can do 2200. Yeah, I think it was like 1400 last time, so we've doubled almost the size of our smeltery. However, it is technically usable, but that's fine because we want it going into the seared tank, which ultimately I think I want to route it into a new platform. However, we should probably get this lava situation sorted, so I think right here, if I dig here, there should be a hole. Then we can go cobble and place our cobblestone. Seriously? Can't place cobble there? Alright, well. Be able to place it here. Alright, so now I need to get on the other side. Don't mind if I just rip you out for a second. And then build a little path over underneath here. That's fine. We're gonna go fluid cable into there. We're gonna want another fluid cable. Additional fluid cable there. And then we want the torch. This. Oh, we want that to be an extraction cable. There we go. Got it. Got it. Max extract. So that'll pull to both of those. Perfect. Then we want the... I think I need more room so I don't fall off. There we go. So we're going to put the cobble gen down first. We're going to break this, which will allow me to place this. I'm going to have that to right click. Every 500 ticks should be fine. That's not too terrible. Provide this power. And then we will throw the cauldron back on. And that should work. No? Hello? Game? It's a right click, is it not? It took all of the... I'm sorry, what? Oh, I see. Okay. I think leaving it like that should just be fine. I don't think... Because that would take 500 RF a tick. I mean, if I did 5, right? Seems to be doing it just as fast as... This will empty the buffer if I did it this way. So I'll empty the buffer and then put it on 5. There we go. So as it comes in, it gets used. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to make our way back this way and clean up what needs to be cleaned up. I shouldn't ever need to come back over here. Break you. I have to find a new way up. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We'll go up right here. Should be okay. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to get that bottom block. Oh well. Out of sight, out of mind type of situation. Alright. So that is automated again. Can I see the... Oh, dude, it's full. Nice. Alright. What is next on the agenda? I have 9 ladders. How does that get me? Almost to the top. Do we have more ladders? We do. Okay. I need to put torches up here. Otherwise, bad things are going to happen. We have torches up here. Now I need to put torches on the facing here. Because you never know. My brain stopped braining. Oh, I need to fill in that hole. Yeah, that would have been terrible. Right, there we go. Hole filled in. Alright, let's see. Next up is... So we're gonna skip all this. Well, we're not gonna skip it, but that's gonna be for the tank, which we're gonna set up next. I am curious as to how I'm gonna do this. So we'll do the auto input later. I want to make sure that we make the tank, which I'm not entirely certain how to make the tank. Forget how to make a tank. Tinker's tank, utilizing a Google at some point or another. Google Tinker's Tank Sky Factory 4. Alright, so we want... I mean, is it just the same as like... It looks like it's just the same as a normal Tinker's. We're gonna want tank. Ah, there we go. One of those. Probably gonna need a lot of drains. More faucets. Okay, so let's see. Open this up. So we need one of these. We don't have any. To make these, we need grout. To make grout, we need gravel, clay, sand. We should have plenty of this. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna have... Well, I only need one stack of coal, realistically. Yeah, we got a stack. Perfect. Excuse me. Just get that going so we can get more bricks. What's next? I think... I don't know. Am uncertain. In the meantime, while that goes, maybe glass? Maybe we can do seared glass. So I'll just need a bunch of glass. So sand. How many stacks should we do? Are we gonna do a 5x5 as well? I think a 5x5 would be good. We do it to match this. So, but this was... Is that in ground? Or is that above ground? I think it's in ground by 1, right? So, we got the base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't count. Hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we cap it off. Or do we cap it off at 11 and just do 10? We do 10. So each side is going to be 5. So that's 50, 100. So 264, 128. So 64 plus 28, that's 80, 92. So 3 stacks and 8, right? Sand. 1, 2, 3 stacks. Nope. Stacks and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. I didn't even check to see how much glass we actually have. We have 42 glass. So then I can take away 42. Pull the glass out. There we go. So we just have to smelt 2 stacks and 30. That is not a problem for me. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Kind of clear up my inventory a bit. We don't need the levers right now. I think we're done with the seared bricks. Get rid of those for the time being. Worry about that later. Don't need the hopper, the chest, the ladders, the buckets, cobble. We need to make a platform. That's what we need to do. So we're gonna need more dent. Forget what this platform size is. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 19 by, I'm assuming 19? Yeah, 19 by 19. So this outer ring would be 21 by 21. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Then we just gotta run it back. Alright, then we need some small brick. So we're gonna definitely need more than that. So let's pull that out. Do the small brick. I don't see it. I see small tile. I'll see small brick. There it is. Is it just the one layer? It sure is, right? At least this one we don't have to count. I literally just said it was a one layer. Well, lost that one. I'm not sure what we should fill the inside with, though. Because we did white, then green for grass. We did brown for dirt. What would be a good color for alloying? I am unsure. We could do... I really don't want to do black, but black probably might be the best option because we're gonna have all different types of colors with the liquids. So doing black would probably help it stand out. But this part is the part that, I don't know, maybe we stick with the same thing. It'll be a good popping situation. Alright, let's grab some cobblestone. Hit it with the chisel. Grab some black. Just take a look, see how we feel about it. It is dark. That is for sure. What is the trade-off? So it's one all the way around, and then we start doing the shape after the fact. Okay. Gonna have to put some torches down because of the nighttime that is quickly approaching. Oh, I almost ran off the edge. There we go. Alright, I still heard the furnaces making their noises, so we should be fine to continue making this platform. 2, 3, 4. 4. Ah. That one block that I placed. Okay. Cobble. That's not the right thing. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna go in from center, right? Which I also need to torch the center, so that's 10 from the corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And then this one should be easier because I just have to follow the grid. This one I can just look across. Wow, that was far. Right there. And then this one right there. There we go. Alright. Now since this is the center, this is the block we're gonna skip on this layer. Literally the block we're gonna skip, I placed. There we go. Okay, come on now. Stop misclicking. Skip that one, please. This is probably the slowest way to do this. However, it'll look good when it's done. I'm kind of liking this whole black outline situation. I'm still not sure, just out of curiosity, what could we do in the center? I mean, yeah, we could stick with the same theme, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's not like we can chisel sand or anything, right? No. Sure, we could chisel glass. Do we want to do a glass chisel for the floor? No, because then if we have wires running underneath, I don't want to see all that. All right. Run this around. Perfect. And then run, skip that one there. I'm out of black cobble again. Great. Alright, we're going to turn you into black cobble, and we're going to turn you into black cobble. Just to get this layer done, because I'm going to have to make a new chisel here in a second. Right. Go ahead and place this there. And we're about to be out again. And we're out. Okay. More cobble. Just grab a couple of stacks. Let's see if I can just grab iron and repair it. Okay, that works. Go ahead and do 2 stacks. Go, skip again. Skip it again. Something's off. Oh no, nothing's off. I'm not sure why I thought something was off there for a second. It's that corner block. That's why. There we go. And the next one is literally just this corner. Yeah. Okay. So I did not need whole 2 stacks. That's surprise, surprise. It's fine. So we got the black cobblestone down. It's meant to open up the chisel. Turn the rest into this. And just get it placed in. Well, we're doing a 5x5, right? So we can go down a layer. How many is it in from the 4? 4 in? Okay. We know we want a torch here. This is where we're stopping, and that's where our 5x5 starts. Um, yeah, so it'll start. All of these will touch corners. Right. Okay. Let's get that broken. Right. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. So now we just need to drop down one, do the rest of that. Um, that's more than a 5x5. It's a 7x7. Does that mean this is a 7x7? Oh no, no, I just have that placed on the top block. Okay, so I do need to do another layer. It's fine. Tis okay. I thought I messed up. We are fine. There we go. Now it's 5x5. Alright, these torches were centered 2, right? So centered 2, centered 2, centered 2, centered 2. There we go. Alright. Now the place is properly torched up like the grid system that we have. Um, Alright, so next, let's go grab all those. The grout's definitely done. That is a couple stacks of some bricks. Let's see, we need 8, right? Okay, just trying to split all this evenly. Or as close to even as possible. I messed it up. There we go. Alright, so that's gonna be 8, 16, so 3 per furnace. 3 coal per furnace. Will be just fine. Let's get that coal. There we go. Get all of this put in there. Like a glove. There we go. Alright, glass is situated. I kind of like this. You know, white, dark, yin yang. They connect. My game froze. Alright, cool. Okay, tinnitus. I hear you. Jeez. You don't have to be so rude about it. Grab those. Let's get some water. So we can go down a block. Get a temp block. while I'm at it as well. This there. Hobble for the temp block. Grab my bucket back. Give me my water. And I just wasted 2 pieces. I got them both back. That. Alright, let's get this 5x5 put in. Okay, hey. No need to glitch through blocks. Stop doing that. Don't need to be glitching through nothing right now. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we got that situated. Now let's just make the base. Now, can I do corners like that, or does it actually have to all be touching? I guess we're gonna find out. Huh? Let's go ahead and make this Tinker Tank. Right. So our bucket of water, watered. Tinker Tank made. Now I just need to make a bunch of those. Right. So we'll start with the base. You know, actually, I don't know why I made a bunch of those. That was actually a mistake. Can I turn it back into bricks by chance? Huh. Okay. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make more grout. Which we have a stack. That's nice. Yeah, I meant to make seared glass, not seared bricks. That is my bad. Alright, at least this glass is done. Let me get the coal that I need. There we go. So we can do this. We have all the glass we need. Now we just need to wait on the... I guess I could use these seared bricks to expand. Oh, how did you... Oh, dead center. Right. Dead center. Oh, yeah, we can expand. That's fine. Because we're gonna have a lot going in here anyways. And then the way that the Tinker's tank works as is, it's holds more than the actual smelteries themselves do, so this will be fine. I just need to make sure I keep 25 on me, I think. Yeah, I need to make sure I keep 25, so we're gonna keep that. We're not even gonna have enough for more than just this next layer. And come to think of it, we're not gonna have enough grout for all the seared glass we want. We're gonna need to make more grout. We'll have enough for this, but not for this. So I might as well just go ahead and use all the seared bricks. Because we'll have leftover We only need 25 left over. Oh, but then we gotta make the drains. It's fine. Just make more grout. So we got the one left over. We really don't have anything else seared. 2 bricks and 3 seared bricks. It's fine. Alright, we need the water so we can do the fun, fancy, hopefully we don't die thing. Oh, but then I messed up all my torches. It's a shame. It's fine. I survived. Alright, one goes there. And then we find the center and 2. Perfect. Go ahead and put those back. Let's grab the ladders so we can get back up there. Because I did not place torches up there. I just realized my mistake. There you go. Torch it up. Then we can take the ladder back down. Oh, my eyeball. Alright. Let's see here. Let's go look at some. Oh, yeah. I wanted to see what that did. So we went from 22 to 32. So we added an additional 1,000. That's good. Just with those couple layers. It's not bad. Alright. So I'm really hoping this whole seared glass thing. So if we have the controller facing this way, so then tank there, right? That should work. And then we just, well, actually I want it raised one, like the other one is. So we'll do seared glass then. We should be able to make some. Yeah, it should be enough for some. Not a full stack though, that's for sure. It's enough for half a stack. It's at least one layer to make sure it works. This better work. Oh well, we can't finish it off anyways because of it needs to have a roof. So I'm not gonna know if it's gonna work until I build it the way I want it. It's gonna take a while. I'm gonna have to get rid of this torch, but can't do it just yet. Let's see. Make 16 more. Yeah, it's not clickable yet. Starting to think I might actually have to. I don't remember. Time to Google just to make sure. How to build Tinker's tank. Tinker's construct. How do I create a Tinker tank? Build a second smelter to 2. There's no black things. Oh, this was from 9 months ago. This is not what I'm looking for. Alright, let's just right click this, make sure it's muted. And let's watch your process of your finished tank. Okay. So it looks like yeah. Okay, so it's looking like his tank is fully encased bottom and top. There is no corners. So, with that being said, I'm really hoping a 7x7 works. because then I'll be able to do that. Otherwise, I mean, should we just stick with the 5x5? No, I want a 5x5 interior. That's what I want. So that's what we're gonna do. Excuse me. Alright, let's go ahead and break these. Uh, 6, 12, 18, 24 plus 28. So 25 plus 28 is, what is 25? Or, yeah, 25 plus 28. 40, 53? Yeah. Go. Alright, filled that in the way we want it. Throw that away. We'll hang on to that one brick. And whensoever these have decided to complete their mission of smelting down the items which I require. Okay, so I need 28 bricks. That's 16. And how many bricks do we have? 3. So that's 19. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And the rest we can use for seared glass. 35 seared glass. Cool. Let's get this placed in. This is going to be such overkill, but honestly, for what I have planned, it's probably not that overkill. I mean, my plan is overkill, so. How did I make more than needed? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 5, 10, 15, 24. So 25 plus 24. So it's 50. That's what I needed. Damn. It's fine. I wasted a few. They'll come in handy later. Alright, let's get this placed in. Alright. We're waiting on some more to finish smelting up. Oh, it's done. Nice. Should probably get more smelting, so let's get some coal. And then, grout. 6, 7. Alright. Ladder. I have the ladder. We put it on the right side. So let's put it on the inside then. Inside between the two. Yeah, I was gonna say that was a weird, low, glitchy situation going on there. Oh, we want to finish up this side first. 20, sure, whatever. So we want this to be 10 high in total, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Place a torch up here right now. Surprised I didn't take damage from that. Just go ahead and place our last 2. Right here. Well, on top of each other would have been a better idea, but yeah. Just waiting for Grout. Now I have a feeling, I think I can just go drain and then tunnel it over into a drain, I think, right? So like, I did drain or spout? No. Funnel? No. Can I connect faucets? Like, say I put one here and then connect it? No, those don't connect. How was I supposed to be able to do what I was trying to do? Let's look at the blocks and see if anything catches my eye for what I'm looking for. This casting channel. There we go. So I'm gonna need 1 craft makes 3, but in total I'm going to need from here to there, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 total, so 10 crafts, right? No, that's 30. Jeez. 3, 6, 9, 12. So I'm going to need 5 crafts. So 5 of 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 brick to make the casting channels. See if this lets me get the rest of the... Probably not. I'm still going to need to do another path because I'm going to have to sandwich. We're making progress ever so slowly. Chances are, once I finish this, I'm gonna get off for the night. I'm sorry, what? What? I thought wrong. Okay. Do I have extra bricks in here? Maybe. Sure. There. Alright, I need let's take a peek. Not worth grabbing. Almost there. That is, let's see, that's, 40, what is that, 3 or 4 blocks there? I want to say that's 4 blocks. Could be 3, I don't know. Well, it'd help if I got up there, but, you know. There we go. So this is 4, so I need, uh, 1 layer is 24, but I've already used 1, so 23. 46, 69, 80, 92. And we have 53 glass. We're gonna need more glass. That's all the sand we have? That's not good. That's not good at all. It's really not good. How did we run out of sand? Do we have an issue with our, or we just don't have resin? Right? Yeah, we just don't have resin coming in. I mean, these are yellow mulch. They're going fast. Just, we're not getting enough resin. Oh boy, that's not good. Uh, it was 92, right? So I need 39. Oh boy. I wonder how much grout I'm going to be able to make. Probably not much, huh? Oh no. Not even a stack, dude? Oh. Oh boy. This tis not good. It's not good at all. Right. I think at this point I'm gonna have more seared bricks than I do glass. I was joking, but I guess I might actually. Yep. Well, let's just hope my math is off somewhere. And that. I don't think my math is off though. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. think we're gonna have to manually farm some sand saplings. Bruh. Was not looking forward to doing that at all. Alright, let me get some coal. Let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. Good. These are finished. I'm just throw these in there. Not worry about splitting them up. Well, on the plus side, I mean... Ooh, okay, so 39 more glass should finish, right? So, let's just... I don't even have enough seared bricks to set any aside. Oh boy, this is gonna be close. Going to be close. It would be great if I don't have to... Ouch. It's from where my watch sits. Anywho. It would be great if I don't have to, grow them sand saplings. Yep. We're splitting this. And then, yeah. Oh boy. So that's gonna be 4, 8, 12, 16 more. I mean, we'll have enough to get the glass, but we will not have enough to get the seared brick that we're gonna need. Um, might take it away from there. Might build down. That way we can get the make sure that it works at that size. I don't see why it wouldn't, but no, I still want that big, so we're not gonna pull from there. Actually, I want that to go higher because I'm almost positive that this is like 5 times the amount of what that can hold. Because this strictly holds liquids. This has to hold solids into liquids. So yeah. One more, and then we just waiting on glass. This is some exciting stuff. Just chilling. You know, I should have split it up for convenience sake of time and waiting. And I didn't. One sec. Three. Waiting on 3 more. 1, 2. I'm really just dreading having to make a bunch of sand trees manually. Just really don't want to. And we were gonna need 50 bricks just to make the channels, bro. And that doesn't even include the drains that I'm gonna need. And then setting up all the different. Oh my goodness. Well, let's finish this. I guess I should craft it first, huh? Alright. At least that math was game. At least I did the math right on that. Well, let's just turn what we can into bricks. I mean, I'm gonna put torches on the corners, so I'll do the corners. Ladder. Need one more. So put that there. We just gotta cap it off. So we only need 20 bricks. So that's 24, 60, 80 grout. So that's going to. I mean, we can see how much grout we can make now, since it's been just chilling. Oh wow, I guess it does go pretty quick. That's 80 grout. Yeah. Okay. No complaints here. Okay. Excuse me? Sure. Coal. Coal. I didn't even realize my cat was in here. I thought she was sleeping. She's scared. That's 8, 16, 32, 64, 62. Or 32. I know how to count. Alright. This looks so wonky just chilling here, but I think this is where I'm going to put all the drains on this level. So, shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully. Hopefully this registers, dude. If this doesn't register, I'll have wasted a lot of time. But that should be more than enough, right? Because we only needed 80, 20, 40, 60. Yeah, we only needed 80 brick. And we did a stack and a half, which that's what, 92. So we'll have 12 left over after, which we're gonna need more. So, I mean, I gotta find something else to do in the meantime. I mean, I have the drains, right? So we're gonna need a drain equal to the layer of... Hey, why are you sliding? Stop sliding. We will break this temporarily. I'm gonna go ahead and break my way in here. That really fell in. That's crazy. That's crazy. Those are gonna turn into... You know what? Whatever, it's fine. Okay. Is that even the right Y level? Doesn't even look like it's the right Y level. That also doesn't look like the right Y level. That looks like it's the right Y level. I can go fast enough, I can get there before it melts. Oh, dude. Crazy work. I hope that's the right Y level. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect, dude. So I just gotta put a drain up there. Go. I got a spare seared brick. Look at that. Ribbon, we're gonna do... How do I want to do the drains? Because there's got to be a way to filter the drains, right? I don't even remember. I did watch a video of someone automating this, and I don't remember. I'm gonna have to circle back to that. Let's get these. So 82 was the number, but we did 1, so we just need... Or 80 was the number for 20, so 19 is what I need. Oh no, I need more than that because I have to do the whole thing and not just the outer ring. Brother, this stinks. How much more grout can we make? 48. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to do some treeage. I was trying to avoid it as much as possible, but I'll be here all night if I don't. Coal. Sand. I honestly don't even care about cooking this stuff. Just want the wood so I can get the resin. We have plenty of acorns. Oh, we were done with trees, man. Great. Grow more, more. I want all of you to grow faster. Faster, I request. Faster. Oh, okay. That's not what I meant to do. It seems like it works faster if you run than if you shift. Yeah, see. Could just be coincidence. This one tree is just refusing. All these are done. Twelve blocks. I don't think it's enough. Nope, not enough. So close though. So close, yet so far. Coal. The amount of grout this taking is insane. I don't remember, what's it called? I don't remember it taking this long to set up tinkers. At least not this much grout, but I don't think I ever set it up to this extent before either, so. But back on that tree grind. I think it's just gonna be easier to do a line. Just run along the line, and hopefully they don't grow short. I think we're short. Grew really short. Alright, go for that. not think sand would be our limiting factor here. Sixteen, 16. There's a stack and some change. Alright, here's a moment of truth. How many do we need? It looks like 2, 4, 8. Looks like 8. Yep, 8. 8 is the number. These just work. So is that not the sign? 7, 5, 3, 1. Yes, 7. Please be active. Please be active. It's not active. Wonder if it's because I put that drain there. Now are you active? Don't tell me it can't be more than a frickin' 7x7, bro. Max size Tinker's tank. This is a smeltery, not for a tank. Tinker's tank, wiki. Tinker tank is a multi-block that can store massive amounts of liquids. Multiple types of liquids can be stored in a tank, and molten metals will not alloy. This can be used to store excess amounts of molten materials without having to worry about making unnecessary alloys. Great. Alright, you know what? We're going to use it in-game. How do I make this? Blank pattern in a book. Alright. Let's see. Tinker tank. Tinker tank can be any size from 3 to 11. Any height. Minimum of 3. In order to be a valid structure, it requires a floor and a ceiling, along with a frame around the whole structure. Floor, ceiling, frame. Your tank can be built using any combination of seared blocks, glass, and drains. Floor and ceiling frame must be either seared blocks or drains. Single Tinker Tank controller is required. It can be placed on any layer except the ceiling. It must not be placed on the outside edge of the frame. It can be placed on any layer except the ceiling and not placed on the outside edge of the frame. What? So it has to be on the floor, is what you're saying. So essentially, do this. And then put my drain back. And then realistically, this should now be active. Torch. So no one was going to tell me about the torch. No one was. No one was going to say anything about the torch. The only object that's not allowed to be in there. Hey, place this here. Pick this back up. Break that. Put this back. I'm going to see if it will let me. I remove the torch. Great. It was a torch that was stopping me all along. 2,000 buckets. Wow. Hey. Well, um, so they have a tinker tank that holds a lot. Okay. Don't know. Now we just need to work on there to there. We already emptied these, right? Yeah. Okay. So wait, we might already have some because I remember he accidentally. No, he melted them down. Never mind. So we only need 13. Okay. So now we just gotta create a bridge. We can do that with some cobble, build up, bridge over, break the cobble. It doesn't connect? What? Oh, because it's flowing in. I need to flow out. See, it's all pointing that way. I need it to flow a different way. go up there, drop down, and do it the right way this time. Now I'm bothered by that facing the in way when I want it going this way. However, we're going to grab a lever and just flip you on, just in case. That's how that works. We're going to take amber. But throw you in here and see if that works. Wish there was a way you could speed up a smeltery. That'd be nice. Would be nice indeed. But for proof of concept, we're going to try to get this into there and hope it works. It didn't do anything. Now what seems to be the problem? I think it has something to do with that facing the wrong way. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay. You know what I wonder? I wonder if you have to do a faucet. Faucet out, and then that doesn't work either. How do these work? Oh, for fuck's... I don't know why I did that when I could have just went up the ladder. Time to do another Google search. Just out of curiosity, what are these called again? casting channels. Built a large foundry, wanted to have it set up to use channels as opposed to casting tables. That doesn't help what I'm looking for. None of this is assisting me in trying to figure out what I'm trying to do here. I'm not too sure what is. So comes out, right, flowing that direction. What's up, Casabella? Currently right now I am trying to figure out how a casting channel works from a Tinker's Construct smeltery into a Tinker's tank. And I am having a rough go at things. Everything should be flowing in the right direction. And it's just not coming out. I don't know what's going on. I am uncertain as to how to fix my problem. I was Googling when you joined, so. Yeah, I'm pretty new to streaming. I'm not very active or anything like that, but I try my best. So yeah, there's iron in here. Do I have to give it a redstone signal? No, because the images I was looking at on Google did not say it needed. Yeah, no redstone signal needed. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how much longer I'm gonna be streaming, if consistently at all, with my work schedule as well. I'm about to get a second job here soon, next month or so, so see what happens. And then on top of that, I want to start college too. So, well, that just disabled it, so I need to pick that back up. Yeah, flowing outwards. Set you to flowing outwards, or flowing in. Yeah, you go in, then you go out. You're in, then out, in, then out, in, then out, in, then. It's all going in the right direction. Thanks, man. I appreciate the support. Well, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. I really don't know what to do here. Like, this is a valid drain. It should go into there, and it's just not. No, I stream on my computer. This is Java Edition Minecraft Sky Factory 4, so. But it's a very old computer. It's like, what, 11, 12 years old, 10, something like that. It's old. I need a new one. Dude, I don't know how to make this work. Cannot figure it out. Notes: it is used like a faucet if placed on a drain and can transfer liquids to casting basins further than a faucet can. It sometimes overflows. Unlike the faucet, it does not know how much to pour out, thus it may be manually stopped to avoid overflowing. That doesn't help me at all. Yeah, I play a bit of Schedule 1, um, whenever, I'm not feeling like playing Minecraft. Siege, I like to play. I usually only play with my friends, though, whenever they're around. Um, those are kind of the main big ones. Dude, you can't see what I'm looking at. I'm not sharing my full screen. I'm just sharing the game, but I'm looking at Google right now, so sorry if this is kind of boring, just me staring at my inventory. Uh, Dude, I don't know. Casting channel is a block added by Tinker's construct. Casting channels are used to allow multiple casting tables and casting basins to be used from a single drain. However, their transfer rate is very slow, and they cannot be controlled to stop once they start draining. Okay, so then I need to look into something else to transfer the liquid? How to transfer from smeltery to tinker tank. Uh, Without an image, it's hard to say if the pipe goes from the block that the faucet goes on to another that is on the fluid tank. I don't know why it wouldn't work. Okay, so yeah. Alright, I've been going about this the wrong way. Great. Let's take some more damage. Yay! Alright, so I need fluid pipes. Let's see. Fluid. Can I just do a fluid extraction cable? Since I stream on PC, why don't I use any basic catchy stuff on your IT yet? What do you mean by that? Catchy stuff. Like, yeah, I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, so I need fluid extraction. I could try to do the cyclic thing. Maybe that works. Fluid. I can try just doing this and then running this over and see if that works. Oh, it's gonna be sketchy. Oh. Oh, can I not place off of that? Oh, I can't reach the... Oh, dude. I'm just gonna build a bridge. Let's see. So we'll do extraction cable here. We'll set that to 1,000. We will run the fluid cable all the way across, like so. Oh, that worked perfect. Okay, cool. Alright, proof of concept done. Got it working. I have to take damage again. Okay. I'm not... So I don't have like a not to say a public Discord, but I don't have like a Discord channel or anything set up to where I can invite people, and I'm not really keen on giving out my Discord as of right now because I only have my personal one, which has all my personal information attached to it. So I have to set up a second one to start giving out for streams and stuff, but I'm not really comfortable doing that right now. So that works. Yeah, my Instagram is in the should be on my Twitch profile, I think. There should be like a link tree uh, somewhere on my Twitch profile. There's a Instagram there. Should be Radiant Explosion, something like that. Radiant.explosion. Actually, I can tell you for certain. It is. It's just Radiant Explosion for Instagram. No spaces, no special characters. Alright, so we finally have that automated to go over to there, and it seemed like it went pretty quick. So now the next step would be getting it out of here and automating it into basins or blocks. But I don't know how I'm going to filter that. Does this retain liquids? Don't know if it retains liquids. Let's see. Tinker's tank. Giant holding much more liquids than smeltery, but without heat causing no alloys or smelting. Tinker tank can be built using a single Tinker tank controller is required. It can be placed on any layer except the ceiling edge. Blah blah blah. The ceiling additionally, provided they are downward facing. I don't know. I guess one way to find out. Does not retain liquid. Okay, good to know. So we're going to turn all of these into drains. Except for the corners. We're going to keep the corners. Oh my goodness. That must have been the Instagram thing. Let's see. Back. Break all this stuff. Even when my phone's on silent, it makes such a loud noise. Go. Drains. Okay. These. Thank you. Spent a long time working on those. I want those back. Alright, so we have 4 drains. We're going to need more. But for right now, we can place a few. Then we can go ahead and... Well, by now we should have plenty of sand to make more grout. But yeah, look at all that sand that built up. Nice. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For you. Put you back. Don't need you. Don't need you anymore. Don't need those. Shouldn't need you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 16. So let's say 8. Huh. How did that happen? Weird. Just trying to evenly split this. It wants to be difficult. I don't know why it's being so difficult. Cat? No. No. Get off my computer. Get going. Figure it out. Jeez. There we go. Did she just jump back on my computer? You are a naughty. Get going. Go. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to at all. Alright. This is just becoming a pain at this point. So I just wanna That's 16. Yes, it's RadiantExplosion. Thank you. And I will accept it after the stream. My face cam is my phone. I got the big buzz because I have my phone on silent. So um, yeah, after this, once I get done with the stream, I'll accept that. Just trying to organize my life here. I just put 32 in there. I didn't mean to. That's great. Let's see, that's how much left do I have? So I break this down. 8 there, 8 there, 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 and then the 2. Sounds good, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best. I mean, life and finances and things of that nature are gonna, cause me to have to work a little bit harder on, not to say not a real job, but just, immediate cash flow. I'm gonna keep doing what I can here as often as I can. Ideally, I'd like to have a schedule, but things are so up in the air right now, I can't guarantee anything. 8, 16, 32 plus 8, it's 40, so 6 per. I mean, at the end of the day, I go by the philosophy anytime I play games, I stream. So I'm never going to give up gaming. So I probably shouldn't give up streaming, if I go by that philosophy. Whether I'm playing with friends, alone, and my phone buzzed so much that it came off the mount. I mean, might as well take a look at it right now. No, it was an email. Anyways, put that back. I need a better webcam other than my phone. Right. Let's get these smelted. I got a lot of things in the works that should help me very soon get a new computer, which then down the line probably a new setup, just a whole new setup. Like my desk is very cramped. I have where my phone is right above that's a big monitor. Then over here, like literally where my hand is, where it cuts off, is another monitor, and then over here to my right is a laptop. So it's very cramped. I want a bigger desk. I want an actual mic rather than this wireless headset that sounds awful anytime I make an S noise. I hear it back all the time. It sucks, but I'm just so pressed for cash right now that there's not much I can really do. But that's life, Everybody's working towards something. Let's see, ladder. Replace the ladder that I broke. There we go. Got some more bricks coming my way. How do I make a drain again? I don't need that anymore. Perfect. Let's go ahead and throw these in there, make as many as I can. 21 is probably overkill, but it should be okay. Yeah, 21 was overkill. I think for right now, the way we could set it up is probably just do, because we only have a certain amount of things automated over here, right? Because we got iron, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then none of you need to be smelted. Wait, what is that? Nope, you don't need to be smelted. Yeah, so 8. Now that's not fair. Like, that's actually not fair. How did you spawn in there? This is a valid structure. What do you mean? wonder if I put torches here, if that will fix that problem. Because I can't put a torch in there. That's just not even fair, dude. Like, what? I mean, this is still a valid structure. Yeah. So I don't understand why it spawned in there. It doesn't spawn in there. And this is completely enclosed. So why would it... Whatever. Alright. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. So now, how would I force it to filter the liquid in which it pulls? I think the only way I can do that is going to be with thermodynamic, or yeah, thermal dynamics, and then it would have to be a fluid, and then probably a filter servo. Yeah. What's the difference between these filters? Blacklist and NBTs. This one's metadata and NBTs. Well, it's the same thing for fluids, so it doesn't really matter. So what does a regular filter cost? Glass, of course. More sand, bro. Paper shouldn't be a problem. Iron shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so we're gonna need, get rid of these. We're gonna need this, and then what liquid, what pipe for liquid are we gonna want to use? Nothing flux related because that's for power. So there's fluid duct. Will break if contents are extremely hot. Okay, so we're not gonna use that one. Contents may be any temperature. Transfer rate varies based off of fluid. Contents may be any temperature. Transfer rate varies by fluid. Limitless transfer rate when pressurized. Decrease path length dramatic. Okay, so I'm thinking that more than likely probably this one, which is going to require that plus an electrum and a signalium. Signalium comes from signalium blend, which is copper, silver, which... Do we even have a copper tree? If we have a copper amber, we have a copper tree. I don't know if I have it automated, though. I guess I can look it up. We do have it automated. Okay. So this is doable. So we're going to pin that. So that plus filter. Okay, but I don't think it's going to work. Because can I pipe out of here into a basin? We'll do a test with cyclic. We'll do fluid, cable. Actually, we don't even need the fluid cable. Let's just get a fluid extractor. Let's go ahead and put a fluid extractor here and go into there. Set that to a bucket. Go ahead and throw some iron amber as a test. So that'll cook up. We already know that's going to come over here. But proof of concept, we'll see if we can even pipe directly into a basin. I'm not too sure we can, though. Not too sure that that's going to be a viable option. Yeah, so we're just going to wait for that to boop boop. If it does work though, all we're gonna need is the filters, and then I'm assuming we would just need one molten bucket of each thing that we want, and throw the molten bucket in there. Oh, it does work. Oh, that's huge. So then I think the play would be filter, and then pipe along here, and then throw the basins there. But then how would we pull out of the basins if we put it on top of the pipe? I guess we could do the bottom, but then it kind of impedes the flow of. So maybe we move the drains up one? Because if we move the drain up, no, because in hopper, right? Because we'd want hopper underneath this. So then up two. So drain, basin, hopper. And then we can. Okay, this is becoming annoying at this point. This damn mount, I swear. I can't even get my phone back on it. This is, um, I don't know. I think if we move the drains up here, we have the basins here with the pipes coming out this way, and then we have hoppers underneath these, or maybe we do item pipes. If we do item pipes, they wouldn't necessarily need to be filtered. We can throw them into a chest, and then that chest can be hooked up to an import system into there. And then we can set a cabinet, or we can just straight up put it into a cabinet with blocks of each item that we make. That might be a good play. I think that would probably be the best idea that we could have. Okay, let's set that to require redstone, so that way this doesn't pull anymore. Well, no, actually, we don't want to waste it, so. Let's do an allow list. That way it stops pulling at that point. I want to get at least like a setup of just one done. Yeah, okay, good. So I want to set it up to where it's. I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. Right. So I want. We're gonna go ahead and. I mean, it's gonna ruin everything, but I'm just gonna go ahead and break all of the drains. Okay, so I guess they're not connected. It's fine. Go ahead and break all the drains. We're going to break our way in here to pick up the drains. So we're going to break this layer because this is where we're going to have the item pipes going. And then this technically would be a tileable construction in the sense that we could go vertical, and then obviously these can just come out if we need more speed or something. So we'll go drain, drain, drain here. Okay, and then we will go ahead and replace all the glass. What is this? Task and a half. Oops. Oh. Okay, so it keeps the liquid provided you don't break the controller. Got it. Alright, that's good to know. So we want basin here, extractor here, right? Maxed out. Then we're gonna go. Can we do item extract? We can. I don't know if we're gonna be able to reach that underside though. That is the problem. Yeah. I want to say, I guess for the sake of just setting up the proof of concept, let's go ahead and just grab a, we're going to grab this so we can turn it to the black. We're going to grab water, and then we're going to go ahead and grab our chisels so we can turn those for black. There we go, boom, boom, okay. So we're going to put the water here, just so we can get up underneath here, place our item extraction, pick up this bucket, put this back. Now that that pulled, we're going to run a, where do we want the filing cabinet? Well, I guess we should make the cabinet first. We only have the regular cabinet. Oh, Kate, I'm so sorry, dude. That's, I feel you though. I mean, trying to get to sleep, I don't know. I mean, do you have like a specific, like, quickly approaching time you need to be up? Um, Cabinet. There we go. Filing cabinet. Damn. Uh, Shoot, you got any what's it called? Melatonin? That stuff knocks me on my ass. Stuff always knocks me on my ass. Quick too. I guess for right now we can just set this here. For file. Throw a block of iron in there. Put this in there. Cool. So proof of concept is up and running. At the very least. Obviously expanding in this direction with the basins. Changing out the fluid in the item. But the proof of concept is there. So that's good. Well, while you were gone, I did a lot. I might have melatonin, I have to check, but I figured out that I can't sleep good because I always had a cuddle buddy. Aw, dude, I'm sorry. That sucks. I, I had a kind of similar situation, not with the sleeping problem, but like with the dog. Um, I moved after I got out the military, and my parents, uh, I moved back home for like 2 months, and my parents wouldn't let me bring the dog, and I had a buddy watch him, and within those 2 months, he basically gave my dog away, even though I was paying him to feed him and to watch him. And so when I finally moved out of my parents and moved here to where I live now, I went to go pick up my dog on the way, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I gave him to this family." And I went to that family, and they're like, "No, it's our dog now." And I'm like, "Well, it was my dog, and he gave away the dog when he wasn't supposed to." And they were like, "Well, it's ours now." So, I mean, I ended up getting different dogs since I've been here, but it sucked for a little bit not having my dog back. And it sucked when I was at my parents not having my dog with me. So I understand the struggle with not having a pupper with you. I'm curious. Can I just do iron? How many of these can I put in there? If I can just automate all the iron right now, that'd be great. I almost was able to fit 400 iron amber in here. That is insane. What's that look like from the top? Nice. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That shit sucks. I've thankfully myself, I've never had to deal with putting down a dog or dealing with the dog's death, but can't imagine how that feels, dude. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. Like best friends. It sucks. I don't blame you for not being able to sleep, knowing that. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. How would I automate? What is this? What is that noise? Oh, I didn't even realize I stood on my XP. That scared me. I was like, what is that noise? It's almost full. Jeez. Do I have anything else? Oh, dude. More XP. Yeah, let's fill that up. Actually, don't need any more seared bricks, but I guess it doesn't hurt to have. Well, good luck. I hope the melatonin works for you. And, sorry to hear about your dog. And hopefully, things will get better over time. I mean, they do get better over time. I've dealt with some family deaths, which can be similar to, probably not equivalent, but close to. I mean, it's still a loss of your family, you know. So hopefully you can find some peace and you know move on for him, not from him, but for him, and he'll always be there, you know, or she. I don't know if it's a. It was a he. Okay, yeah. So, um, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Cade, and hopefully you get some good sleep. Import cable. Don't have any import cables. Oh wait, no, I need export cables. Curious if I put one of those there, set this to. Do I have any more iron ember? Okay. Set this to this. And then let's see. Can we go. Can we do. It's going to be a stack upgrade, right? I don't have any, so I'm going to need to make one. How many stack upgrades do we have in this? 2 speeds and a stock. We don't need the stock, so we can do 3 speeds. Speed upgrade. There it is. Now I just need to link that up to the network, right? So to do that, I would just need to break through this hole, lose that. That's not what I wanted. Cobble. Alright, game. Not fall off the edge. There we go. Alright. There. Should be able to place up there. So I just need to connect my bridge. What would be the easiest way? If I want to break this, let's grab some cables. And then let's go here, down. There we go. And then run this over. Now I can't see under, but I can put this here, and then I can see under. Ah, careful. Hey, relax, relax. Okay, game. Making it more difficult than it needs to be. There we go. Perfect. Alright, move this under, and go back up, and then run that the rest of the way. Alright, who said to go there? Now that should not have any iron amber anymore. Correct. That would be correct. Need to find a way back up. I'll place a torch here. Place this back. And then this should. Yep, iron amber is going in there. Nice. Okay. So if I do the switch of grabbing the filtered. Alright. Eyeballs. Oh. Did we make? No, we only made the power, right? Yeah, we only made the power. So then all we need to do is expand this with more basins, which I could probably just grab the basins I have right now. So basin, right? And then go. I'm gonna break you for a second. I'm gonna place you at this point right here, but I want you facing the other way. And then we'll go basin, basin, place some water, extract, make a few more of these. Now, why would I ever put a basin inside of another basin? Right. And then I just need the fluid cables, of which I'm going to need more. Cool. And then I just need to set up a spot for all the filing cabinets to file into, like all the items to funnel into the same filing cabinet, right? Or at the very least, like maybe centered, and should be good to go. Should be. I can, obviously we're not going to do it the cyclic. Maybe we can do the cyclic item extractions, but for the fluid, we're definitely going to want to do the filter. That way we can, you know, obviously filter things. But yeah, I mean, we have essentially pretty much automated iron. It's not hooked up to the system. Oops. Yeah, the main reason I think this is going to be an issue if we do the cyclic side of things is because these store liquid in them, and I don't know if it goes back and forth or not. It looks like it might. Yeah, it looks like it keeps going back and forth to where it can be used. So I guess it's not terrible in terms of just having this for one item, but if we're going to do any filtering, we're definitely going to want to switch over to the fluid duct with thermal dynamics. But for right now, I mean, this works for iron. So iron is completely automated, aside from getting it connected to the system. But that is a big step towards, yeah, it's good. I just threw my food away. Oh no, I ate all my food. Oh. I guess maybe that's how we're going to end the stream, is we're going to make some sandwiches. So, we're going to need some bread. Actually wheat. And then bread. And then corn. And bread. Makes cornbread. Oh, we had cornbread. Okay. That's always fun. And then I want donuts. Look at all them donuts. Do we have any sugarcane? We do. We're gonna want more. We're definitely gonna want more sugarcane. Look at all that sugarcane. Hell yeah. That's been growing for a while. Alright, let's place that down. Let's just do a stack. Should be fine. It's not what I wanted. There we go. Sugar donuts. And then if we do the... Where's our sandwich maker? There it is. So we want cornbread and sugar donuts. can only make 12. There you go. That'll allow me to make an additional. Alright, we now have food. Again. Took a lot of damage dealing with that, but this will probably be our best bet early game. I'm sure eventually whenever we upgrade and get better materials, we can upgrade to a thermodynamic. It'll probably transfer at a faster rate. But, I mean, this seems to be doing the trick just fine. I mean, max out, transfers at 1,000 millibuckets. I mean, it went pretty quick, so. Ooh, I forgot to replace that. Put that there. And then, yeah. Alright. Well, look at that, it's still doing its thing. Lovely. Oh my god. It went through all of the iron? Or am I just not fast enough to catch it? I think it went through all of it. I can definitely see that becoming an issue, where it doesn't spread it out evenly. But 118 blocks of iron, dude. Wow. Okay. Ugh. Well, I think that was a very successful stream on my part. Cade had some sleep issues, and we had somebody join in, and I'm gonna go take a look at his whatever he meant by that comment earlier. Get with him, and we'll see what's what. But otherwise, I hope everybody enjoyed. I will, I don't know, maybe play tomorrow. I can't promise anything. I don't know what my schedule's gonna look like. It's been busy. Um, I got a pretty full plate on my hands, so